Hi subscribers, how you guys doing? Good afternoon. Hey, so basically I was recently able to take a little time off from work and actually go back out to the nightclubs. Like, you guys don't realize ever since that tooth, it seemed like it had been a whole month and a half since I've been out. That was good for me, but hey, all work and no play makes Avius a very, very boring boy. um, but I wanted to make this video because I wanted to cover something and enlighten you guys on something else that I discovered just sitting on my couch. What you guys got to understand is, okay, we have God, right? And God is good in all ways. And we have Satan, who is bad, and always he's that. It's hard for you guys as human beings to process why people do what they do. Because what you guys don't understand is your cranium, which is your brain, is on straight. Everything is flowing right. The chemicals are balanced. Satan puts demons in people to do wrong doings to good people. These people have a chemical imbalance, okay? You get that. This is the reason why you guys will never understand why you were in a relationship with that narcissist and you're like, but how? Just how? Because see, what happens is you guys start to, there's an ongoing process that happens in the brain. See, the devil loves to mess with the brain. This is the reason where this is where witchcraft comes in, but I'm not going to go all over the place. I don't want to be scatterbrained, okay? I'm going to show you guys this is what's going on. Demons, which is negative energy that's in the atmosphere, okay? It gets into the people. It's in the people. It comes into their mind, okay? Because your mind can only process. There's only two good. There's only two really big decisions when it comes down to whether it's going to be two good. I mean, there's only two energies. There's good and bad. When you make decisions, it's based upon that. You have the choice to do good or you have the choice to do bad. These people brains have chemical imbalances. This is the reason why when you guys watch horror movies and you watching Michael Myers and you're seeing other movies, Jason, Freddy and all this stuff, and you're like, well, they're killing, but why? Why are they killing? But there's no explanation to it, right, ladies and gentlemen? The reason why there's no explanation to it because evil is evil. And a lot of people just, it's not for you guys to try to understand why or to try to make reason out of evil. We weren't built for that. What God told us, see, God knows everything, okay? These are things that will be answered to you guys when you cross over into the spiritual. God only wants you to do one thing. You know it's there, it's evil, go the opposite direction. These people with these chemical imbalances, scientists tried to, and therapists and all these people tried to put a name on it. They tried to, oh, they just have a mental disorder. Oh, that's just a mental disorder. So everybody gets a pass when Susie Q go and stab Jonathan in the back 18,000 times. Oh, she don't have to go to jail. She don't have to. She has a mental disorder. This is the reason why a lot of people in court that were murderers try to play that role so they don't get a lot of time or that they don't go to prison, period. They try to play like, it's just, we have mental disorders. No, you're evil. Evil is evil, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Are you guys following me? These people will, when scientists and therapists and doctors and all that stuff put mental disorder, when they choose to put that label out there, that shit was to excuse a lot of people for what they do, ladies and gentlemen. Because even they don't understand why people are doing what they're doing. Oh, it's the chemical imbalance with this. Oh, it's a cluster B personality. Oh, it's this, it's that. But if it's a cluster B personality, where did it come from? Oh, it developed, it was passed from this and that, it's hereditary. But how though? When you dig deep, how was this person able to inherit? Why did they inherit it? Like, how could it be traveling through the bloodlines and stuff like that? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's generational curses. Okay, that's why do not be fooled. Don't be deceived by when people are telling you guys, "Oh, this such and such, and they got schizophrenia, and they did." Let me tell you, especially schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is when people were so damn evil. Sometimes it's almost like they became detached. Their mind, half of it just tapped straight into the spiritual. This is the reason why they see different um illusions and things like that are not there, because they're literally on the side, like, like when you're so evil and you so bad. And I'm not saying everybody that have schizophrenia was bad, but it develops like that because the devil's trying to target that person. He's trying to target their spirit. And that's the reason why they can hear demons talking and this and that saying and stuff. And these demons are attacking them seriously. If you guys don't believe me, you could watch some schizophrenia simulators. Okay. These demons attack them, and we can't hear what they hear in their minds. But if you watch every schizophrenia simulator, guess what? There's one key thing that all of them have. The voices that are talking to the person that has schizophrenia are saying these things. You're worthless. Go ahead and kill yourself. Oh, they're trying to poison you. It's the same shit that's involved when it comes down to narcissists. Narcissists always feel this way about themselves. They feel worthless. And you know what? When you watch them go into a rage, and that's the first thing that they like to call you. Oh, you're worthless. No, bitch. You're worthless. Don't try to put me in the same category as you. Because that's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about flip-flopping. It's all about bad trying to point the finger and say that good is bad. You see what I'm saying? Even like there was a testimony that this guy named Brian Melvin gave. And what happened was he had a hell experience. He went into hell. And when he went into hell, he said one thing, that there was something that he noticed out of seeing all these demons and horrors and stuff. He noticed that the demons would do things to entice the humans to do bad. And then when God punished the humans, because he had to punish evil, then the demons would point the finger and say, look, you see what your God did to you? Look at what your God did to you. Look at what your God did to you. This is what they do. They twist and they turn things. They're very deceitful. Bad is always trying to blend in and make it seem like it's good. Bad knows that the way to go is, there's only one way to go, and that's the good way. Good always overpowers evil. This is the reason why the devil was in the garden. It was trying to portray to be good. This is the reason why narcissists are always trying to portray to be good, but really they're evil. Ladies and gentlemen, it is real. The spiritual is happening right before your eyes. So when you guys are having these situations that you're going through in life, you guys got to understand that this shit is real. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I don't know you guys or whatever. I know you guys are my subscribers and stuff. I don't know you guys personally. Like, I'm not in your personal life. But I will tell you guys, the devil be trying to really target me hard. And you know why he was trying to target me so hard? Because he knew I would make it to this point. I know this might not be much to you guys, but it's the fact that it's a lot of prophetic words and things that are coming out of my mouth that are going into you guys. And I'm reaching a lot of people at one time. The devil knew at some point in Avius's life, he's going to reach people and he's going to steer them towards the light. And he don't like this. And this is the reason why my parents, I have no relationships with them. Because not only are they narcissistic, but there's narcissistic family members, there's narcissistic friends. Every time I step out, ladies and gentlemen, they have that dark, evil stare in their eyes. A lot of people. I see a lot of good people, but I see a lot of damn bad people. And they're always trying to come at me. Last night, I was at a nightclub. And I was having a conversation just like everybody else was talking. But I have a high energy level. So I was talking to this person, talking to that person. We all were just sitting in a group. Some people that I didn't know, a lot of people, but everybody's sitting on the patio. And at one point in time, there was silence. Because I didn't realize I was carrying on the conversation. And when that silence hit, ladies and gentlemen, I could feel pure jealousy in the air. The first thing I did was grab one of my friends and say, okay, let's go, and exited stage left. Because I knew that if I would have sat there, see, it's up to you to entertain evil or not. And these people were fine. They were just talking regular. They're just being themselves. But as soon as my mouth closed, all of a sudden you can feel the energy like. And I seen one person turn and look towards me as if they seen like, oh, you're the light. Oh, you shine bright. Oh, you're the one that's shining bright in the club. Oh, so the attention is on you. What you got to say now? Jealousy. I exited stage left and left them right outside. And of course, they probably went on to carry on conversations. But it's one thing with that energy being there and I'm not there to entertain it. I was gone. But the reason why I'm telling you guys is just that this happened because this happens in everyday experiences with me, everyday life experiences. The devil is constantly trying to attack me. It's like he wants me, honestly, he wants us all dead, but he really wants me. He just don't want me here because he knows that ultimately, and this has been since I was young, that my mind would not be in agreement with the evil things, with the bullshit. A lot of people are so evil. And you know what? Let me tell you something. There was something that somebody told me. I was on the phone with someone. And they said, you'll wonder why the people don't like you. There's no reason. People will not give you a reason to not like you. It could be your presence. It could be this. It could be that. And not just that, what they said was, the devil don't want someone that he already has. He wants someone that he don't got. And that's me, ladies and gentlemen. He will never get me. I don't give a damn. I don't care. He'll never have me. But I want to tell you guys, that's what is going on. It's the brain, is the devil. The chemical imbalances that is the devil. Satan's in these minds to make them very toxic and rotten. And that's why you watch these horror movies. That's why a lot of times it's not even really good to watch a lot of horror movies. Some of them have really, really high energy levels. For example, they bring in something called fear. Fear is not of God. You watch horror movies, they have you all over the place. But, like, for example, I can give you horror movies that's just, they're on a different spectrum of evil that you can feel it in your spirit. And it's just something don't resonate with you after you're done watching them. Because it makes you feel terrified to go about doing things in your daily life. When you see stuff like that and you watching and you going into your daily life and you're trying to do like daily life things, different things, and you're scared to go into your bathroom because you just seen the movie where Jason was stabbing someone in the bathroom and you're looking in the bathroom like, who's in there? But there's nobody there. That's the devil trying to get into your mind, trying to make you believe this, trying to make you believe that. But the movies I was telling you about, like there's one called High Tension. If you guys ever get a chance, go check it out. It's called High Tension. I put it in my community post too. Another movie I noticed, Insidious. They're getting ready to they just created another one, The Red Door. That's getting ready to hit theaters. That movie keep going chapter after chapter after chapter. And you know what's so weird about that one in particular? The way it introduces the spiritual in it. It talks about demons and angels in the spiritual realm and being caught into the further and all that. Another movie, Tales from the Hood. Other movies, The Exorcist. That one is just pure evil. That movie right there is just, But I'm gonna tell you something. Certain movies like this that is just the devil's there. He's really in all of the horror movies. But you guys get where I'm going. These people have chemical imbalances in their mind. That's why they do fucked up shit. And you guys are like, why did they do this? I don't understand why they did that. And you still, when you go home, you try to think your mind, why did they do that? The narcissists love to give you that. They love for your mind to keep wondering, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Why did they do this? And even throughout your life, years be done past, you still wondering why they did this, why they did that, why they did this, and you're trying to sum it up. This is being in a mental prison. You have to break yourself away from it. That's why it's good to just forget about the narcissist altogether. Don't forget the things that they, just forget about them. Like on your spare time when you ain't doing shit, don't worry about them. Now it's always good to remember to avoid them, but don't let it consume you. You have to go on with life, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go on with life. And that's why I'm telling you guys this. You have to go on with life because they're evil. They're already destined to go to hell. They're going to hell, okay? These are demons. They're fallen angels. These are fallen angels that's in the ground that's coming into the people. These people are possessed, okay? There's no excuse. There's no this. They're possessed. The only way that they can be delivered is if it was like a strong exorcism and they decided in their mind that they were going to block the evil away from them. But ladies and gentlemen, it hurts them so bad to do good. It hurts them so bad to say, I'm not going to be evil. And when you question them about it, because I've had good trying to be evil, trying to portray like it's good around me. And I will bring stuff up. I like to play with their minds. I say, I just don't understand how people could be so evil, how they could do this, how they could do that. And you know what? Those evil people be giving me the same look they always give me. It's like they be getting mad at me for justifying that it's fucked up for people to be evil. I'm like, that's how you know they're evil. That's what evil is. You know? I just, I was sitting here and that came to my mind. Like, stop wondering and worrying about why they did it. They're evil. There's no explanation. There's not going to be no explanation, ladies and gentlemen. They're just fucking sadistic. They're evil. And that's the way I have left it. I have left, because there's been times I've thought about my family and it's like, but why? But what? Then all of a sudden, I constantly remind myself, the bitches are evil. Move on. You have to move on, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to keep going. God is going to sort this out, okay? In the end, they're going to be burning in a literal hell, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to burn, okay? Like, evil is going to burn. They know their time is almost up, okay? They know the clock is ticking. Just like you watching this video and the seconds are passing, the clock is ticking, okay? And they're going to go into a furnace. And what's so scary about this furnace, ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing like you've seen on earth because it's in the spiritual realm. So hell is something that's so evil. It's like people like to describe it as a horror movie, but ladies and gentlemen, it's like, and I, for some reason, I've never been there, but I can picture it in my mind. It's almost as if I'm here with you guys, but I can see a little bit further because the veil is lifted. Like I can see, and I can see the visions of how bad hell is. I mean, so bad where it's, all the grotesque things that you see on the horror movies where no mercy being shown, the most extreme pain, the most extreme fire, the most extreme paranoia, where you're in your mind, stuck in your mind. You can't move, you can't go no place, but you're in another place, and you're in so many different places of evil, ladies and gentlemen. Could you imagine you're in this place and then you're over in that place and you're over in that place and it's a big terminal and your mind is just going through horror and demons are on the outside or watching that horror and demons are watching like it's evil. It's very, 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 very bad, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss your salvation, okay? Like seriously here, we're talking today. You don't want to miss your salvation because hell, equally as much as narcissists and all these evil people walking this earth doing evil they're going to be punished, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be really, really bad. It will be a really, really bad time. And you know what's so funny? I want you guys to understand me because I need to correct you guys today. Y'all need a little correcting. Do you know that the time right now that you're watching me tell you guys about this, do you know the time is ticking? Y'all need to stop worrying about, oh, Gary just died over there and yeah, Deanna died and Jacob died over here. Because your time is coming as well. The clock is ticking. They're already dead. So they don't see no time. You see what I'm saying? They're already dead. So it's not like they're dead and, like, oh my gosh, it took you forever to die. I mean, because you could live to be 100 or however you're going to live, whatever God's will is. But you still is going to die. Everything is on one accord, okay? Right now, you're watching this video, but you're constantly dying. Your time will happen soon, and you will join them. Okay? But it's not about the death part. The factor is where you're going, ladies and gentlemen. Are you going up or are you going down? These narcissists have strongholds, ladies and gentlemen. They have demons that have attached themselves to their mind and said, nope, this spirit, this soul is already mine. This spirit is mine. So go ahead and do my bidding. And then you have narcissists, ladies and gentlemen, that go out, break up happy homes, destroy people, try to mentally corrupt people, and do all these things because they're miserable. They know that they don't have no place on this earth, that they are going to burn, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is the same thing when it comes to everybody's catching up with each other. Yeah, you might live longer than what you call it. Yeah, you might not have had the most painful is death, but you still gonna leave. You still gonna go. That's the thing. Whether you got into a car accident, whether you got shot with a gun, or whether you died in old age in the nursing home, you're still gonna go. Yeah, such and such might have died 30 years before you, but you're still going to go. Everything is on one accord. Everybody is going to die, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I know it's a hard pill to swallow. We hate it, but Adam and Eve created this. I mean, God created this. It's for them doing what they did with the apple from the tree is the reason why we have to leave here. But who's to say that we have to go to a bad place? There is kingdoms and mansions and stuff up in heaven that God have created for us. Okay? Us good people need to stick together. Okay? Leave them evil son of a bitches behind. Okay? Because they already know where they're going. Okay? Narcissists are already, it's like they might as well have signed the contract. Here you go. And now they're just doing the devil's bidding. Like puppets is what they are. So when they're thinking that they're 500 steps ahead of everyone, really, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, they're a million steps behind everyone. And I don't know about y'all, but I can tell you that I can't wait till I go to that paradise. I'm not rushing it because, we all are afraid of death, But I can't wait until I go to that paradise because I can't wait to actually be able to interact with my subscribers here. And we can talk about the things that happened here and how we no longer have to endure the forces of evil, ladies and gentlemen. Something to think about. It's something to really think about, ladies and gentlemen. You have to know that you know what you know. If that energy ain't good around you, go the opposite direction, okay? Go the opposite direction. These are nothing but obstacles that Satan is setting up in your life, okay? And you ain't got time to worry about everybody else. Because what people don't understand is, I always try to tell them, people ultimately could be props. Yeah, people are real, but how real do you know they are? How do you know that that's a real person? You can only go off of what you see, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys not realize that you have never even seen yourself? Honestly, the only thing that you have ever went off was a reflection that you see in the mirror. And everybody be so worried about how they look. The mirror could be lying to you your whole entire life. You could look like a totally different person. Yeah, you can see your hands, but you've never ultimately seen your face to face. We go off of the mirror. We go off of different things we see. It's something to think about. Did you know that you could be the only person that exists right now and everybody else is just props? And this is your story. This is for you. It could be a test for you to see if you are going to make it to heaven or hell. You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? That's why we have to have 100% trust in God, because only God knows ultimately the answers to everything. What we do know is that we are alive. What we do know is there are forces of evil that we're dealing with. What we do know is there's good people out there. But we know, I don't give a damn what nobody else taught you, or this and one thing, two things for sure. We know there's good and there's bad. Okay? We know that there's good and there's bad. Why do you think babies, when they've gotten into something, they go into a room and they get into powder and they get into this and all that stuff and making a mess and lotion and all that stuff? As soon as you walk into that bathroom, all of a sudden they look up at you and start crying. Why? Why do you think? Because they know that they have done something wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. Okay? This is how strong, this is how important it is. This is how bad we need God. Because we don't know. You don't know if you're the only person that really is alive. Everybody else is just props. And God is testing you to see if you're going to make it to heaven or hell. Let me tell you something. You don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. We just don't know. So, I come to tell you guys this. One thing, two things for sure, is that you guys know that you're alive. You guys know that you're being tested because you keep running into these bad energies and these good energies. You know the right way to go. But for some reason, it's just so hard to go the right way. The reason why it'd be hard to go the right way, the reason why it's hard to break them addictions and stuff, ladies and gentlemen, because the devil tries to put up barricades. Because he knows that place is so good, and he knows that he'll never see that place ever again, ladies and gentlemen. Ever again. He had it out for us from day one. This is the reason why he hated us so much that he tempted Eve to eat the apple from the fruit from the tree, so we could die, ladies and gentlemen. And now, how sadistic is that? Portray to be good so we could die. And then you think about narcissists. Look at the way they always talking about poisoning people and doing this and doing. It's carrying on the same way in the works that Satan have been doing all along. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I love each and every last one of you guys. May God bless you. Welcome new subscribers to this channel. Old subscribers, y'all know what it is. This is our safe haven. This is our house. Stay here where it's safe, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you guys refer to me as the big brother, or, in different things and stuff like that. Y'all I'm whoever, whatever spiritual guide you want me to be, I'll be that. But here is where it's good, okay? And outside is chaos. Look at this YouTube channel like this. This is our home that we share. This is our mansion where we're able to connect and unite away from all of the forces of evil on the outside. We know it's a battlefield out there. And when you leave home, once you guys click off this YouTube channel, you're forced to go back into the world, okay? Apply what I'm telling you guys to your life and be safe out there, okay? Because there's demons out there, okay? And whenever you guys come home or ready to come home, I'm always here, okay? You guys know where the channel is. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good evening, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.